they were taking it to a whole nother like satanic level, if you will. I mean, it's crazy, but I just dig it. I don't know. It was a big thing on Long Island too. That's where I'm originally from. Industrial was very big. I mean, Bio was coming up.
Where'd you say you were from?
Long Island, New York.
Oh, okay, cool, man. Yeah, I hear it.
So, I mean, the clubs there were all industrial, and then when you went into the city, you went to the Limelight. It was a lot of gothic stuff, so it was, it was intriguing back then. It just to see the people. I just loved the way it looked. I never dressed goth or anything, but I always liked that industrial, the way the people dressed, the dreadlocks. I had dreadlocks, but I didn't go around painting my face white and shit like that. But I don't know. I just dig it. I just dig it, and it's cool that you're kind of the same as far as genres of music. You're all over. You like a little bit of everything. So I mean, it's cool. It definitely helps influence the music. I mean, I did 10 studio CDs. So, I mean, I was always influenced by everything. Yeah, I toured around for a while, and then I decided to do I was working in a restaurant, actually, and they were doing a radio broadcast out of there, and I always wanted to do radio, so they asked me on the air, and I sat with them, and they're like, hey, you should do radio, so that started that whole thing. Next thing I knew, I was on Sirius XM, and I did, shows for them for a while, once a month, and now here I am. I was like, why am I doing this for them for free when I can just do it on my own and build my own site up and stuff? And, if they're not going to pay me, what the hell? I might as well just do it. So that's why I do it. But,
cool,
it's
man.
cool.
Hell yeah.
It's cool. I mean, I did it as a band. I mean, it cost me more money than, that. It cost a lot of money, especially back then when, when Pro Tools first came out, you had to buy a $15,000 setup. So we were still going to studio. It was still cheaper. You know what kind of recording you could make just to get Pro Tools set up? We got producers, everything. So it was a different time, but I don't regret it at all.
I remember that time, man.
Yeah, it was definitely. Now, I mean, everybody can, hook up Pro Tools, get an M-Box, make a recording, and that's what makes it hard. And that's why I try to pick out good bands to have on the show, because to help them push through the bullshit on social media and all that stuff, because everybody's a celebrity now. So
yeah, dude, it's insane, man. It's very interesting the way it's all changed. I mean, the band and I were talking about this just yesterday at our session yesterday. We're just kind of, I mean, you gotta love it, man. You gotta love it, because it's a tough culture. It's a tough business for sure.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna get harder. And one thing that drives me so crazy is how they pushed and pushed and pushed for royalties from internet radio, and then all of these bands that I see that are bitching about royalties, when it's not just about the band getting recording royalties, it's about the writing royalties, and that's what was missing, and I understand that. But then they stream the stuff for free.
Right.
So it's like you're not getting really paid for anything that you're letting stream free, or you just released your new album and you're streaming the whole thing for free. So what's the difference if there's guys promoting you on internet radio? Terrestrial radio barely pays any royalties.
No, dude, they mostly don't pay.
Right,
It's almost universal at this point that they don't pay.
And then by the time everybody dips their hand in the pot, what are you left with? A third of a penny for that track that was played that you worked your ass off for? You might as well get all the promotion you can out of it.
Sure.
And not worry about that. But, if your band's like Creed is the perfect example, who was getting played 5,000 times a day, on one coast, and then 5,000 times a day on the other. So their pennies add up.
Right.
But
no, definitely.
When you're small and stuff, and then you're trying to do independent radio, it gets crazy but the bands deserve to get paid for what they do. And then there's people that don't understand that, say, oh, well, we can play the videos, but if you play videos, you also have to pay licensing on that too. So it's, it's all over the place. But the way it is now, you might as well just give the music away for free and hit the road and try to make your money selling tickets and merchandise.
Sure.
But
either that or just get out there on the road and make the people want to pay for the music.
Right. I mean, like, I still, like, you guys sent me tracks, of course. I mean, certain bands sent me, but I try to support as many bands as I can, you know, buying their CD and, you know, helping them out or buying a shirt or going out to a show, something like that. I mean, that's what it's about. If I don't do things like that, there's no point in doing a show. So,
right.
And then I sell like shirts, you know, on the website so people can buy the shirts, and whatever profits made from that goes to the website and goes to buying into the pockets of the bands. You know, I sponsor bands as well too, so that's something I'm trying to attempt now to build up. So it's a bitch, but yeah, it's like anything in the music business, you know.
Hey
that.
Man, at least you're out there contributing, man.
Yeah, I'm trying my best, but you know, it's. Some days it's rough to do the show, you know. You never know if you're gonna get a cool guy and shit on the phone. But
yeah, you're preaching to the choir, though, man. I mean, like, no doubt, dude. Some days it's incredibly rough to be doing what we're doing too, man. I mean, we're just thankful. We're thankful people like you are out there, and people like the team that Downfall 2012 is out there, and man, dude, there are days I promise you that I wake up, Boo and Casey wake up, and we're like, what the fuck are we doing? This is so difficult. But I mean, it's people like you and Yvonne and Jim that get us through it, man. Right?
Yeah. I mean, and that's what makes me want to do it, is because of bands that need promotion and stuff like that, and I love listening to all these bands. I love getting the tracks. It's a lot of work, but it also, you know, I discover all these bands and I'm like, wow, these guys are cool as fuck. Where have I been not listening to these guys for years? It's like, it's crazy. Like a lot of people bust on that band Ghost, but I've been listening to those guys.
They're badass.
I've been listening to them guys lately. A lot of people are goofing on me. I know it's an act. They say it's an act. It's an act.
Ah, shit's cool though.
But the imagery and shit, you know, I'm walking with my cell phone in my pocket and they're singing songs about Satan and shit, and it's freaking people out. It's cool shit. But yeah, man, I you know, I know you got to get to the studio and stuff, and you guys wanted to keep it to around the half hour or so. So I'll let you guys go, so you can hit the studio and catch up with the rest of the band. But I appreciate you calling in, and anytime you guys got anything you want to promote, you got a show or whatever. Like I said, I got, you know, that's my second biggest market is where you guys are from. So if you got a show, whatever, shoot me an email. I'll do a live read on the air. If you got a commercial, whatever you want, just send it to me and I'll get it on the air.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Hell yeah.
Cool. So again, I got Dan from Downfall 2012. I'm going to play the next song. It's Face to Face. He's got a video for this one. There's a video for the one I played, Heckler, just before we got him on the phone. So I appreciate you calling in. Check these guys out. If you guys have any questions about it, I'll direct you in their way on Facebook. They're not hard to find. Just type the name in the search bar. You'll find them. But definitely appreciate you guys. Well, I keep saying guys. I'm used to having like 4 or 5 guys on the phone.
Oh, man, dude. Hey, they're here in spirit, brother.
But I definitely appreciate you calling in and taking, you know, time to do that, you know. It's not, you know, sometimes you get the guys, you know, are they going to call stressing you out at 7:59? But I appreciate you, you know, following through and having such a great connection.
Yeah, hey man, it's my pleasure, it's our pleasure, and man, I look forward to doing it again.
Okay, cool, and I'll get you a link right after the show. Here's Face to Face by Downfall 2012. Check them out, Jay Stone, rockmetaltalk.com.